Well, here's an interesting aside. The love bugs are out, and these are some of my potted plants here at home, and they're definitely pollinating my cotton. But more interesting is that the love bugs, if I can get the camera to focus, appear to be utilizing the underleaf nectaries on the cotton that I've seen ants use before. So that's really interesting. I did not know that. One, I wasn't even sure that those were nectaries, although I was fairly certain, but now it's 100% confirmed. But that's really cool to see that, the love bugs are actually using them. That's weird. That does not provide the plant any kind of evolutionary advantage, providing food to just random flies, but that's neat to see. Never would have guessed. Alright, first week of September. Cotton looks great. Looks to have made for the most part, complete recovery on that half of a row, at the very least. At a distance, I'm not seeing any open bowls, but I'm not going to be able to get in there to check because got a big old wall of something rolling in that's supposed to just dump one hell of a rainstorm on us for an hour or two. And I'm here to check on a mower, but cotton looks great. Fabric is staying down. So that's a good sign. It looks like the plants got tall enough that they're able to hold the fabric down and keep the weeds in. And irrigation appears to be working just fine still. So good news, good news. Alrighty. It is the middle of September now. And the plants are looking good. And surprisingly, the irrigation system is actually keeping time now, for whatever reason, even though it's hotter out. I just pressurized the system, it all filled up, then held. So no clear obvious leaks. If we had a blown line, it'd let me know. And plants are looking good. They could probably use a foliar application of nitrogen and sulfur. You see this? That's a clear sulfur deficiency, and the fact that, we have yellow down here on the bottom as well. Probably a little weak in the nitrogen department as well, but nothing crazy. No obvious stuff. No potassium deficiencies that I'm seeing. No manganese, no magnesium, none of that. Just the regular nitrogen, sulfur, the stuff that's mobile and will vaporize and evaporate out of the soil over time. There's actually still some plants coming up in here, surprisingly. Not a lot, but few, and the weeds are starting to stay down now. I think it finally got hot enough that it cooked them. I might actually be able to salvage all of this fabric and keep it in place if I'm lucky. But I will definitely have to come in here and put some weight down and try and hold all this in place a bit better. We got bricks over here. Yeah. We have a few bowls opening. Nothing really particularly attractive that is open. See, I think I saw one over here from a distance. There it is. Yeah, just some nasty little wretched stink bug bowls, but bowls are opening nonetheless. I think there was one semi-decent looking one over here, but considering the hell that these things went through there for a while, I'm not holding it against them. Where was that thing? There's some rotten stunted ones. Yeah, that one's not very good. There we are. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one is decent. But yeah, still stink buggage. So, pretty decent. Considering the circumstances, I think we made a pretty good recovery. And we still have the rest of the year. I would have liked bulls to start coming in a month ago, but it is what it is. They're coming in now. Doing about as well as we did the first year, except we have probably double the plants. First year we had 4 rows over here, now we have 5 rows and then doubled. So we're probably got about double the capacity, maybe a little bit less, maybe 170% of what we had the first year. So yeah, I think that is the end of this update. We got our first bulls. Not spectacular looking bulls, but bulls nonetheless. And everything seems to have stabilized. And I think it's all uphill from here. maybe even a sharp tick high uphill. Well, actually, we're probably not going to get much more height out of these. I think September, maybe the first half of October is the end of the growing season. Once we get past there, it starts dropping down into like habitable temperatures, you know, things like under 90, which the cotton doesn't really like. So it'll probably top out here in not too long. So we're not going to get big plants. We're maxing out at about, at the moment, that's about a 5.5 foot plant, maybe a little bit smaller. So we'll probably hit 7, maybe 8 if we're lucky on the big ones. But anyway, if you like what I'm doing here, go down there, like the video, comment. Mention any other improvements I could make for next year. I think we're going to stick with the white landscape fabric again. I'll give it one more go with just some weight down on it. Maybe I'll come in here and throw some mulch on top of it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can find someone who wants some white landscape fabric, and I can sell it to them and recoup a little bit, and then go reinvest in black landscape fabric. But I should be able to, at the minimum, keep the irrigation system in place, and I shouldn't have to re-till everything. But we'll see. Yeah, and if you like what I'm doing here and you want to see more of this stuff and the rest of this series as it progresses through the years, smash the subscribe button. Until next time, I'm out.